See this right here, and this right here, and this original 4-speed hump right there. Put those all together, and you have one of the baddest Chargers out there. 68 RT 440 4-speed 354 Dana black white tail stripe Charger. Oh, it's a bad mofo. The only way this car could have got beat was if it had a J in the VIN number instead of the 440 code. So yeah, it's number 2. You know, this would have only been better if it was number 1 with the Hemi. But try and find another original black hardtop RT Charger. It just ain't gonna happen. I kind of got put through the ringer on buying this car. The guy wanted a lot of money because he knew what it was. I knew what it was. He knew I wanted it, and he knew I wasn't gonna find another one. So, you know, so I paid the money he wanted. But he told me the car was a lot more solid than what it really was. For instance, yeah, see all this? Trunk lid's junk. Trunk is junk, which most trunks are junk in these cars anyway. Tail panel's junk. Rear valence is junk. Valence corners are junk. Quarters, roof, rear window filler panel. The wheelhouses ain't too bad, and the frame rails, I believe, can be blasted and they might be okay. You know, the wheelhouses really ain't that bad. I mean, probably some patching. I could patch that right there, and there's a little bit of patching elsewhere, but also trunk extensions junk. It still has the 440 leaf springs in it, but they're warped and junk and saggy and old. The rockers don't look too bad, so I'm hoping under that won't be too bad. It's gonna need floors. It's gonna need a dash. It's gonna need both doors. I mean, this thing is just littered with bullet holes and shotgun splatter, and you know, that's obviously that right there. And see, we'll go to the other side. There's some good bullet holes over there. There's some close range shotgun holes. Right there, I think that was kind of a spike though, because it kind of hit it and went in. So I think that's a spike shot, or somebody hit it with a spike. Got another bullet hole. That's a close range shotgun hole there. There's just shotgun splatter throughout this whole freaking car. It needs every piece of sheet metal on the outside of it. But it's the original body to the VIN and fender tag that I have for it. I have removed the VIN and fender tag off this car because it's sitting right now. And, you know, without the VIN and fender tag on this car, it's just a black carcass. It means nothing. Well, it means something because it is a Charger. But you will never know what it originally was because the body stampings don't have the VIN number on them. It only has the order number. So, yeah. And someone has butchered the dash frame. Why? I don't know. When I got it, the VIN tag was screwed to the car. But yeah, this was a pretty low option car. It had, let's see, no console. Oh, I'm sorry, it did have a console. It was a console, 4-speed, 354, 440, 4-speed, no tack, standard steering wheel, black interior, white stripe. This is actually the original black paint right here. Manual steering, manual brakes. I know it has a power steering in it on it right now, but that's not original. It was originally a manual steering car. 2-speed wiper. It's pretty basic bones, but it's a bitchin' ride. Yep. This guy's gonna stay on here. I'm not buying a new one. Gonna restore that one, keep it to the body. It's gonna take a lot of work to get this guy going, but totally worth it. I mean, black RT 4-speed car. Hello. Yep. Well, this car is in my list of cars to do. I own it, so I have it. It's mine. It's not going anywhere. So when I get to it, I'll build it. I still got a couple years on me, so I'll get to it. Unlike the guys that are like 80 years old, oh, I'm gonna restore it next week. Yeah. So, but I've got the turquoise car I'm building right now, as you know. The yellow badass road race car, that's next. So actually that car's mostly done. I just got a couple of big ticket items I got to buy for it to finish it. Then I have a blue 68 big block car. That is an awesome ratty looking car. It's up in North Dakota. I got to bring that one home. And then I have a 70 RT, the green one. I posted a video of that one. It's ratty, Bondo bucket, but looks freaking cool. I'm putting side pipes on that sucker. Side pipes, big block, a lot of nitrous. Awesome, street beast. And then I'll do this car. The reason I'm kind of waiting on this car is I want to do this one right. And doing a car right and restored takes a lot of money and time. So letting this one sit in the meantime, and where it's at in California, it's dry, it's hot. It's not going to get any worse than where it was sitting in South Dakota, which is where I bought it from. But totally awesome car. Yeah, this is the car I've always wanted when I was a kid. Black Dodge Charger, RT Dodge Charger with the white stripe. I would have preferred to have a red stripe with red interior, but good luck. I think there's like one in existence, and it's already out there and taken. So I will settle for the next best thing, black with white stripe. So I'm happy. But it's not too bad. The rockers, pretty good shape, like I said. The fenders are junk. Pretty much all the outer sheet metal is junk on the car. Indigo still has the original big block drums on it. I took the wheels and tires off this car just to make it harder to steal. You know, this is my dad's property, and anyway, but totally awesome car. And front frame rails are nice and solid, and the structure of the car isn't too bad, I don't think. You never really know until after you blast it, but the torsion support's there, and it doesn't look too bad. See? So I kind of got hosed. It's supposed to be in a little better shape than what he said, but still, I have it. And I have all the parts to build this, you know, and the car came with a donor car, a 68 that was completely screwed. I mean, it was junk. There was no rear frame rails. They were missing, but it came with a grill, came with seats, it came with all the glass, the stainless, that complete nice dash. Oh, there was a ton of parts on that car that I got. So I stripped it of everything that I wanted to save for this car, which was a lot. I mean, I got pretty much the entire freaking car. And then threw it on eBay, and it got bid up ridiculously high for a carcass with a VIN number. So, hey, cool. But, yeah, this is in my list right here. I'm going to be bringing this one back to Vegas here in the next month. It just don't need to sit here anymore. So I'm going to be bringing another axle for it. It had an axle under it when I got it, but it was just an 8 1/4 dinky 6-cylinder axle. So the Dana was of course robbed. So I'm going to bring another axle for it, bring some wheels and tires, throw it on the trailer, and head to Vegas. Dry climate. It'll last a long time there. Anyway, in a couple years, you'll be able to see this car get built. It's gonna be awesome. See ya.